everybody. Glenda with Fralins and Friends, as if you didn't know. Tonight we start the haunted house. This is what I've got drawn out so far. The only way up is the bucket, or the basket, and it's hooked to pulleys. So I'm going to be using a lot of white. I might use some yellow and orange to make some jack-o'-lanterns and like some yellow bats or something. And I might put a Frankenstein's monster. We'll just have to see how it goes. But right now, let's start out with a bunch of white paint. I've lost more weight, guys. Like I said, they have to put the support underneath it. A lot of them are built out of brick and stuff anyway, but this one has to have the stones or whatever underneath to keep it from falling over. I'm going to do a round door here. Inside, of course I can't show you that because we're on the outside. Inside it would have some spiral staircase. What do you think of that? Yep, you're still there. They think that I may have a injury to my rotator cuff, which makes sense. When or how it happened, but I think it's been getting worse over time. That ain't working. I'll just have it be one big window. Maybe put some stained glass in it, who knows. Okay, guys, I am putting this. I've had very little dialogue in here because I'm concentrating on what I'm doing. There's a lot of straight lines and, yeah, there's circles and some of that kind of stuff. And I've already drawn a lot of it on. I want to be careful. That could be a little offset. It's a haunted house. It's, it it can be part of its own haunting. So, but I am going fairly soon here. You will be seeing what's holding this thing up there so high. Yes, there is a mountain. And it's kind of like that haunted house up there, that little top of the mountain that barely has anywhere to sit. That's where I'm going. That's where we're going. And I am putting some kind of really light green stones and or blocks underneath it because the top of the mountain is not level. So, but this is how they keep their privacy. You know, the a lot of places they need their privacy, especially ghosts. As you can see, okay, I've got that very pale green blocks or rocks or whatever underneath it there to even that out. And I've done that in a real. Now you get to see the mountain. I'm finally. I did the house first because I wanted to. Well, it's about the haunted house, and I wanted to get in some detail on there, and then I don't have to. I mean, since I'm drawing everything like a negative or a silhouette or something, then it's not quite as detailed on the mountain part. The house, yes. The mountain, no. And what I'm drawing there right now is a path. It's the only path you can take to get to the only thing that gets you up to the top, and that is a basket on a pulley system. You have to climb in the basket and then pull yourself up. It's not even motorized. I'm being really nasty with this one. But when we do come back to it, I plan to add some other characters or just okay. Yeah, I'll be bringing in some bats. I'll probably have them coming out of those high windows in the tower, and it's some ghosts. Well, there's a ghost. I think that does look more like a ghost than anything else. They're just hanging on the outside of the house. So it's going to be fun. Who knows? This whole mountain may be on sandy soil. Maybe it started out as a sand castle. Okay, I'm being silly. Yes, I am. I'm being very silly. I hope I've got just enough time here to tell you a little bit of a joke about bats in the belfry. It's a saying we have in churches, your old churches, they had those belfries, and they'd ring the bell and bats come flying out, or something like that. So when people say something crazy or silly, you say they've got bats in their belfry, which is their head. So it's just a funny joke. Okay. This is as far as I'm going tonight. Today. It's actually sunny out yet, so. But tomorrow I'll have Joe come and look at this pulley process and see. And of course I'll put a full moon, and then I'll put ghosts, bats, monster, something like that. So I hope you like that. We'll continue with it tomorrow and make it really scary. I probably cut that little part out because my face was weird. I am glad I have a good right arm. It's my dominant one. But that don't mean I don't have to use that left. I have to be careful how I use it. So, thank you for watching. Please share. Have your friends come and watch it or tell them to watch it. I hope this one is satisfactory so far and looks kind of haunted. So, anyway, I love all of you. Smile and wave. Go out and share it. And I will see you again tomorrow. No, this is Tuesday. We do a short tomorrow. I worked through last week and I was bone weary. So, bone. Anyway, yeah. And then we'll come back Friday and Saturday and finish it off. So, I think I've got it looking like something. So, love you. And see you again very soon. Good night.